Tonight, a heartbreaking investigation into a crisis tearing families apart. Mothers battling addiction and the innocent babies born into a world of suffering. 19 investigator Kelly Kennedy shows us the horrifying truth holding right here in our communities. And she spoke with a doctor on the front lines about why it's getting worse. And we want to warn you that what you're about to see is difficult to watch.
Cleveland EMS.
How you doing, ma'am? This is a lady outside in front of our store that just had a baby outside.
Many people here in the Union Miles neighborhood will never forget the day that a baby was born right here outside the Harvard Deli. As you're about to see, that woman was under the influence of drugs, and it took a team of first responders to pry the newborn baby out of her arms.
Okay, move the baby. Let the baby go. You can't get high with the baby.
This video shows just how devastating addiction can be. Ziad Taya was at the Harvard Deli that night.
A couple of customers at the time kept coming in and saying that there's a lady outside with the baby asking for money. And at first I'm like, okay, take food to her. They're like, no, it's a newborn.
So Taya called 911.
I didn't get emotional. I was more concerned about saving the baby.
This 43-year-old woman gave birth near the Harvard Deli in Cleveland last July. Taya took these videos. 19 Investigates has chosen not to identify the mother.
You got it. Get off of me! I got the off of me! Get off of me! I'll take money.
All right.
Reports say the mother didn't realize she'd given birth until hours later. She was arrested for child endangering and drug paraphernalia, but she was later released and not charged. Doctors said the baby girl was full term and didn't have any serious injuries. But not all babies are as fortunate. Metro Health's director of the Mother-Child Dependency Program, Dr. Jessica Pippin, says the risks begin in utero. According to data from the Ohio Department of Health, in 2016, 4,800 pregnant women in Ohio were diagnosed with substance use disorder at the time of delivery. In 2018, that number increased to 5,500.
We saw a big increase in fentanyl and other highly potent synthetic opioids. And so as we see that transition, there, lies somewhat of a challenge. And our knowledge about some of the synthetic opioids is limited. And so we're just starting to catch up to figure out how do we better address that challenge. When individuals come to us newly in the recovery journey, they come with a lot of guilt. We view this as a medical condition like you would view diabetes or chronic hypertension. No one develops these conditions because of something necessarily that they did or that there's something inherently wrong with them. Substance use disorder can impact anyone.
Despite the challenges, Dr. Pippin says there is hope.